Zealand versus Australia.
Hello and welcome, and thanks for joining us as we bring you tonight's match between New Zealand and Australia. Andrew Voss here, and with me in the commentary box, the one and only Phil Gould.
I can't wait for this. Plenty has been said in the media leading up to this match. Both teams will be wanting to play for field position, and they'll be wanting to get off to a solid start. It's going to be a very enjoyable game.
It's game on. Thurston latches onto that kick. Scott, Morgan. Scott, Tedesco, Cooper, Morris. Ref shout second tackle.
Tackle two.
Cooper. Confronted by the defence. On tackle 3.
Third tackle.
Tedesco. Morris. Ball and all tackle. Fourth tackle.
Get up. 4.
Tedesco. Cartwright. Scott. Morgan. Jackson. Croker. Bull Rattler. Referee says he hung on too long on the tackle.
No need for that.
To kick for touch. That ball is over the sideline. And there's the tap. Ball and all tackle.
First tackle.
Jackson. So close now to the line.
Second tackle.
Morgan. Gallen. Thurston. Keeps going. Defence has prevented an offload. That is tackle number 3. Cartwright, Scott, Jackson, Croker. The visitors grab the try and the crowd here go quiet.
I tried to count the number of passes in the build-up to that try, but couldn't keep up. Some exquisite balls thrown, and it had the opposition in all sorts of problems. A fantastic try scored there.
Keeps his record intact. The centre of halfway for the kick. Goes long. Tedesco, there to field the kick. Scott, Cartwright.
He's out. That's tackle 1.
There's metres to be made from dummy half. Does well to keep it alive. Thurston, Cooper. Thurston bursts through the line. This is committed defence. That's tackle 5. Thurston, Scott, Croker will test them out with this grubber kick. He just couldn't get out of there.
Perfect kick, and they are now building pressure. That's what you have to do.
He's well positioned to take that kick. Scott, Thurston, Jackson, Croker, Johnston. The Australians are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Oh, he's through the line. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Morgan looks to pressure them with a bomb. Nicely done under the high ball. They're off to a very good start here. They'll want to continue putting the pressure on.
The fans are on their feet after that effort, Andrew. A decent try scored here, and the opposition looked a little stunned when the try was given.
No troubles there. That's a great kick.
The Kangaroos have been a pleasure to watch tonight. They haven't given their opponents any opportunities. It's been a joy to watch so far.
T place, centre of way through this set. Cartwright gets his hands free and offloads. Sloppy play. Poor pass. A tackle we even felt in the commentary box. The attack coming in waves. Jackson. Thurston! Referee signifies 5th tackle. Morgan gives a grubber kick a try. And they've managed to get to the ball.
He's out. Let him go.
On tackle
Let
1,
him go.
Gallen held on too long there. And it's gone out. He restarts with a tap. Kenny down. Vadove. Brought down close to the sideline. Kenny down. Beats a tackle. He breaks straight through the defence. Vadove. Caught in an offside position. Back underway with a tap. Johnson restarts the play with a tap. Captured there in a two-man tackle. Blair. Polo. Breaks through. Polo. Powers through the defence. And there it is. First try of the match for the Kiwis. And that relieves... Aha, there's two.
New Zealand will take a lot of confidence from that, and I'd say we'll be looking to push on. Important set of 6 coming up for both sides.
Australia lead 12-6. Taupo. That's the fourth. Bromwich. Paulo. On the last tackle now. Johnson strikes that one. Tedesco able to take that catch.
Let him go. That's tackle 1.
Morgan. Gallen. Cartwright. Tackles left here. Bruising tackle. Last tackle. Thurston with the high ball. Superb bomb take, that one. That's the first. Taupo. That's the second. Paulo. Good play. He fends off one. Picked off by the defence. And now that is the third tackle. Johnson. Taupo brushes off the defence with ease. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload. Blair. Last tackle, they want to come up with something. Norman, there's the punt. Johnston doesn't make it to that ball on the fall. Jackson. Morgan. Croker. Australia not afraid to shift it on the early tackles. Morgan. Johnston. Jackson. Cartwright. Gallen. Thurston. Tedesco. Cooper. Morris. Whoa, it's almost knocked me out of a chair. This team is on a roll. Whoops, that's a little too long. That ball, it is into touch. Ennis restarts play. Maguire. Woods. Hammered in the tackle. And they've held him up.
They're coming back to get them.
Woods. Maguire. Morgan. Runs into some solid defence. Cartwright. Maguire. Oh, Gussie. What about that tackle? Probing for holes, but no way through. Croker. Last tackle now. Thurston puts in the grubber. What a run. They're closing the gap. He's gone over. Should be a try. That is a try. That's all straightforward there, that goal.
Scores are now level. Who's got the next move?
Goes long. Johnson there to field the kick. Bromwich.
He's out.
Taupo. Effective tackle. That's the second tackle. Nikarima scoops it up and off he goes. And you'll find that's the third tackle. Taupo. Blocked by the tackle. 4 tackles completed now. Loader here. Paulo. Bromwich. He breaks through. And this is the last tackle. Johnson launches a kick. And he's right in position to field the kick. Cartwright. Morgan. Big gap in the defence. Keeps going. Nearly half time.
First tackle.
Cartwright. Morgan. Johnston. Maguire. Gallen. Woods. Thurston. Tedesco. Cooper. Morris. Morris! The Aussies are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Thurston with a Gary Owen. That's the halftime hooter. That's a good take. I think they're looking to spoil the party. Here come the defenders. Defenders closing in. And that's try number 3. What a half of football for New Zealand. You can count that as 2 points. First half complete. Gus, that was a really good half of footy.
Yep, and
Kick-off is deep. Loader here. Latches onto that kick. Vaduve! Ref shouts second tackle. Mannering.
He's out.
Ref shouts third tackle. Vaduve. Oh, that's a super tackle. On play number 4. Norman Mannering. Clever play. Ball is stripped. Morris. Thurston. Woods. Parker. That's a sloppy pass, that one. I like that. He's kept it alive.
great pass.
A try to the visitors.
I tried to count the number of passes in the build-up to that try, but couldn't keep up. Some exquisite balls thrown, and it had the opposition in all sorts of problems. A fantastic try scored there.
Bangs it through for a goal.
Very hard to pick a winner at this stage, Andrew.
Kicks long. Morris latches onto that kick. Arca, Cartwright, Croker. The Australians not afraid to shift it on the early tackles. Maguire, Morgan, Parker, Woods, Thurston, Morris. Here's danger. Morris. He's out into open space. Beats a tackle. Moving the ball around, and they've made some good ground there. They're looking dangerous here. Cooper. Referee calls held. They roll forward again. Thurston, Woods, Parker, Maguire, Morgan. Breaks through the line. Breaks through. The Kiwis on the back foot here. Maguire, Parker, Woods. Referee signifies fifth tackle. Thurston. This'll take half an hour to come down. They have done it again. Morris is through for another try.
A very good try scored here. The crowd love that one and are on their feet applauding that play.
He's missed it. The Aussies lead 22-18. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Thurston latches onto that kick. Ennis, Woods, Cooper.
He's out. First tackle.
Thurston, Woods, Parker, Maguire.
Out.
There's the second.
Second tackle.
Arca, Croker, Johnston. That is a cruncher. Halfway through the count.
Tackle 3.
Arca, Croker, Cartwright, Blows past the defence. Is in the clear. Still a couple of tackles left here. Maguire. Woods. Thurston. Morris. This could be trouble. Not a good pass there. Morris. Tedesco. He breaks through. And after all of that, he's tackled. That's tackle 5. Morgan! What a bomb this is! Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that.
Bomb kicks can be a real lottery, and they've come up with a good try from it here. Those defenders will be very frustrated they didn't defuse that kick.
No troubles there. That's a great kick. Back to the centre of halfway. Kicks long. Thurston latches onto that kick. Ennis, Maguire, Morris, Morgan, Parker. The Kangaroos are not afraid to throw it around tonight. Morgan, Morris pushes him away. Seized in the tackle. On tackle 2. Thurston, Cooper. Wrapped up by that tackle. Third tackle the call. Thurston with a torpedo punt. Ennis restarts the play with a tap. So close to the line. Parker, Maguire, Morgan, Johnston. Heave-ho in that tackle. No try, what a tackle. Held him up in goal. Halfway through this set, Croker launches a bomb. They're over again. Australia have come up with yet another.
New Zealand will be disappointed that a try came from that high kick. It was a perfectly weighted kick in the end, but it should have been taken out there. That's a soft try.
Right over the black dot.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they have been sound too.
The Kangaroos lead by 16. Scott, Morgan, Parker, Maguire, Croker.
He's out. 1.
Maguire, Woods, Parker, Morgan, Thurston, Morris, Jackson. And there is the second tackle. Morris with a fend. That's a good ball and all tackle. That's 3. Thurston puts boot to ball. Blair picks up the ball. Wrapped up on the halfway line. Cassiano, Taupo, Johnson. Ball and all tackle. Manering. That's the third tackle. Morris held on too long there. That's gone over the sideline. He restarts with a tap. Norman! Manering! Bromwich! Strong defence. Norman! They reach tackle 3. Blair! Cassiano! Bromwich! That's tackle 4. Manering! Last tackle coming up. Norman! This is a high kick. Play on!
And that mistake has relieved a bit of pressure here.
Keeps the ball alive. Jackson. Morris. Well, who was that for? Good skill. An offload. Have a look at him go. Keeps going. He's now all on his own, but they're closing in fast. The onslaught continues. Another try. They are looking absolutely unstoppable.
Australia have gone the distance in scoring that try, Andrew. This team have the skill to attack from anywhere, and they're very dangerous.
That's a goal.
The Aussies are playing some very solid football, not afraid to chance their arm, and they're finding plenty of space.
The Australians lead by 22 here. Goes long. Ennis there to field the kick. Scott, Morris, Thurston, Parker, Maguire, Croker. Brushes off the defence.
That's tackle one.
Here's a run from dummy half. Parker, Woods, Ennis, Morris, Jackson, Morris, Tedesco.
Down. Move.
That's tackle number 2. Morris fends off the defence. 2 defenders put an end to his run. That's the 3rd. Tedesco with a kick so high it'll come down tomorrow. With a good catch.
Let him up.
Ref says 4. Woods. That's what you call a swamping tackle. Do they run or kick? It's the last tackle. Ennis. And up she goes. Sets his sights on the try line. Powers through the 40-metre line. Hold the phone there, over again.
1 minute we were looking at a tackle from inside their quarter. The next we are celebrating a try. What just happened there?
You can count that as 2 points. Australia lead by 16 here. Goes long. Bromwich there to field the kick. Lona here.
First tackle.
Bromwich! Second of 6 tackles there. Mannering. He brushes off the tackle. Met front on tackle 3. Kenny down. Beats a man. Battered by the defence. On tackle number 4. Ball and all tackle there. And this is the last tackle. Norman kicks. He's lost the compass on this run. Ennis. Morris. Jackson. Tedesco. Morris.
First tackle.
Tedesco. Picked off in the tackle. Jackson. Ennis. Woods. Parker. Scott. Hammered in the tackle. Halfway through this set. Parker. Morris. Breaks through the line. Beats a tackle. Another try for Australia, and they're looking so strong out there.
It's always disappointing when you come out and put on a performance like that in front of your home faithful. They'll be feeling it right now.
That's all straightforward there, that goal.
Their little band of travelling supporters are enjoying this, and why wouldn't they?
Ready for the kick, centre of halfway. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Ennis latches onto that kick. Jackson. Morris. Brushes off the defence with ease. Ennis. Jackson. Morris. Woods. Harker. Effective tackle. And that's the second. Scott. Thurston. Maguire. Croker. Johnston. He breaks straight through the defence. They reach tackle 3. Thurston. Scott. Harker. Woods. Finds support. In such a strong attacking game here. Morris. Well, I ask you, what's the point of going for the point? That's good, getting to the loose ball. Full time. Overall thoughts on the game, Gus?
The Australians have been very clinical tonight. They haven't given their opponents a sniff, and have ground out a very good victory here.
That's pretty much all she wrote. I'm Andrew Voss on behalf of Phil Gould and our big team that bring the game to you. We'll see you next time.